Okay, so this is number 10 for my student video and lecture practice. And so first of all, I have to find the possible zeros by doing P over Q. So first I have to find the factors of P, which is 1 and 2. And then factors for negative 15 are 1, 15, 3, and 5. So now to find my possible zeros, I do P over Q and I solve. So it's 1 over 15, 1 over 3, 1 over 5, 2 over 15, 2 over 3, and 2 over 5. So these are my possible zeros. And now to find how many possible positive and negative zeros I have to do the signs. So it's negative, 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 negative. So this means that I have 0 positive zeros. Now to find how many negatives I have to change the signs. For the odd exponents, the evens, I leave them the same. So I have one here, another one here, another one here, another one here. So that means I have 4, 2, or 0 negative zeros. So now I have to do synthetic division to see which ones are my factors. So I'm going to start out with negative 1. Okay, so I push down the negative 15 and that gives me 15, which gives me negative 44 over here, which gives me 19, negative 19, and I get negative 2, 2, and 0. So negative 1 is a factor. So now I have it in the cubic, so I have to put into a quadratic. So I have to try another one, and I'm going to try 1 over 3. So once again, I put the negative 15 down, and I get 5, which gives me negative 39. And if I multiply that, it gives me 13, which gives me negative 6. If I multiply that, it gives me 2 and 0. So I found another factor, and now I have my quadratic, which is negative 15x squared minus 39x minus 6. This has a GCF of negative 3. So it's going to be 5x squared plus 13x plus 2. So now I have to use the quadratic formula in order to find my missing zeros. So the quadratic formula is negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2 times a. So my negative b is 13 plus or minus b squared, which is 13, and 13 squared is 169, minus 4 times a, which is 5, and c, which is 2 over 2 times a, which is 5. So if I multiply this out, so 5 times 2 is 10 times negative 4 gives me negative 40, so that would be 129 over 10. So there's nothing, I can't reduce or anything. So now to list my zeros, I have -1, -1/3, -13, plus square root of 129/10, and -13 minus square root of 129/10. Now to do my factorization, which is a little bit tricky, the easier ones are x plus 1 for the -1, 0, and my other one would be 3x plus 1 for -1/3. And now for the last two, I have to do x minus parentheses -13 plus 29/10. So I distribute the negative, which gives me x plus 13 minus square root of 129/10, but since it's divided by 10, I have to put 10x. And I have to do the same for the other one. So it's x minus -13 minus 129/10, which gives me x plus 13 plus square root of 29/10, but once again I have to put the 10 up here because it's divided by 10, and that's my factorization.